The rain did not fall hard that night. It fell slowly, quietly, like the sky was tired. Water touched the road and stayed there, shining under the streetlights. Cars passed, people rushed, footsteps echoed, and life moved fast. But near a small roadside restaurant, an old woman sat very still. Her clothes were old. Her face carried deep lines. Her hands shook slightly as she held a small bowl close to her chest. People passed her. Some looked away. Some whispered. Some laughed quietly. No one stopped. The old woman lowered her head, pretending to be weak, pretending to be broken by life. But behind those tired eyes was sharp intelligence. Behind that weak body was power. Behind those old clothes was a woman who controlled an empire. She was the mother of one of the most feared mafia bosses in the world. She had lived in palaces. She had eaten gold-served meals. She had ordered men who could destroy cities. But tonight, she sat in the rain. Because money had failed her. Her son had everything, except love. He was feared. He was respected. He was obeyed. But he was alone. Women smiled at him for his money. They trembled before his name. They lied to please him. None loved his heart. So his mother decided to test the world herself. Inside the small restaurant, a young African woman moved quietly between tables. Her name was Amara. She was not rich. She was not famous. But she carried light wherever she walked. Her smile was soft. Her voice calm. Her eyes kind. Life had been cruel to her early. Her parents died when she was still young. Responsibility fell on her shoulders. She worked every day, saved every coin, and sent her younger siblings to school. She was tired. But she never let bitterness live in her heart. When the restaurant closed that night, Amara wiped the tables slowly. Her feet hurt. Her back ached. All she wanted was to go home and rest. Then she saw the old woman outside. Still sitting. Still cold. Still ignored. Amara stopped. She looked at the woman again. Something inside her moved. She walked out into the rain. "Mother," she said gently, kneeling slightly, "have you eaten today?" The old woman raised her head slowly. "No, my child." Amara did not ask questions. She did not think long. She went back inside, packed warm food, brought water, and returned with a small cloth. "Please eat," she said softly. "And come inside. The rain is cold." The old woman studied her face. "Why?" she asked. "I am poor. I have nothing." Amara smiled. "Kindness does not need payment." The old woman felt her chest tighten. That night, she went home in a black car with guards waiting far away, thinking deeply. The next day, she returned. And the next. Each time, Amara treated her the same. With respect. With patience. With dignity. One afternoon, the old woman dropped her small bag. Coins scattered on the dirty road. People laughed. Amara ran outside. She knelt down. She picked every coin slowly, cleaned them with her cloth, and placed them carefully back into the bag. "These are yours," she said. "They matter." The old woman's eyes filled with tears. No one had spoken to her like that in years. Days passed. Weeks passed. The mother had already made her decision. Then one afternoon, black luxury cars stopped near the restaurant. The street froze. Men stepped out. Then he appeared. Tall. Silent. Dangerous. The mafia boss. He walked in calmly. His eyes scanned the room. They stopped on the old woman. "Mother," he said quietly, "you should not be here." Amara felt her world spin. "Mother." The old woman stood straight. Her weakness disappeared. Her voice became strong. "It is time." She removed her scarf. Jewelry shined. Guards bowed. "I am not poor," she said. "I was testing hearts." Amara stepped back, shaking. "I did not know." The mother turned to her son. She helped me when she thought I was nothing. She defended me when others mocked me. She loved without knowing who I was. She is the one. The mafia boss looked at Amara. For the first time in his life, his heart felt calm. But Amara shook her head. I cannot live in your world. I am afraid. I don't want my world, he said. I want peace. I want you. Still, fear won. Days later, enemies struck. Amara was taken. When he found her, tied and crying, his hands shook. I would lose everything for you, he whispered. That night, her heart changed. Slowly, love grew. He softened. She grew stronger. He changed his empire. She changed his soul. Months later, by the ocean, under a quiet sky, he knelt. I was feared by the world, he said, but loved by you. She said yes. From a distance, his mother smiled. Her test was complete. Because true love is not found in wealth. It is found in kindness. And sometimes, the strongest empire is a gentle heart. Fire important for you as a creator.